It's Ponzo Houdini, aka Cake Boss, and we live with Mikey T, the movie star. Shout out Report Card Radio, you heard?
We're out here in Philly, putting in some work, so it was only right that we do the exclusive on Report Card Radio. What's good, Ponzo Houdini?
For sure. We in the building. Buffalo, New York, upstate New York. It's our turn, you heard?
Can we actually talk about how you got your name? It's actually your last name from what I've read on your rap sheet.
Facts. Ponzo is my birth last name. So, but Houdini was more so like, how I move in the streets like a ghost and, came up on some, shit where I fuck with magic. Like I was a fan of magic. So, it kind of coincided with each other where I just said, fuck it, we gonna go with Houdini because a nigga move like a ghost in the streets and I like magic. You feel me?
I believe you're my first artist to be on a most wanted list, the Buffalo's top 10 most wanted list.
Yeah, I ain't trying to glorify that, but shit, yeah, man, that shit happened. That was a part of my life. They had me plastered on all the motherfucking billboards and posters. You know what I'm saying? All on the news and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga was wanted at a period of time in my life.
I mean, what type of criminals are usually put on this list? It sounds pretty serious to me.
Well, they said I was armed and dangerous, so,
So they were grouping you amongst some of the worst.
It was a part of my life, you know what I'm saying? It was a stage in my life that I went through, you heard?
Can you tell me about actually being on the run in the first place?
Shit. It was the situation I was going through. I was actually on parole for a drug felony that I caught, was upstate, came home on parole, and, got into it with the PO, you know what I'm saying, for, me not being able to move how I needed to move because I owned a record label and I was, pursuing my music career and pushing my music business and, caught a couple curfews. Parole lady wanted to be on some bullshit, so, she was just, she was doing her job, but, she put me on the GPS and the way I was moving, I was real loopy in the street, so I couldn't afford to be on no monitoring, so I cut the shit off and said, see you when I see you.
So, let's dig into it a little bit. What's life actually like on the run?
I mean, for me, shit, it wasn't nothing to me because at the end of the day, I was playing chess with the shit. That was a calculated move in my motherfucking chess game. So, you know what I'm saying? That was a part of the plan. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what anybody else do, but as far as me, like, if I have a choice and I know I got to go to jail anyway, shit, I'm going to go to jail the right way. You know what I'm saying? Have my shit set up so when I come home, I'm going to be straight.
Well, we saw what happened with TK, with him putting out the record, The Race, while he was out on the run.
Yeah.
Actually put out a #1 record.
Right.
So, so while you were on the run, you actually managed to accumulate 30,000 cash.
Yeah, facts. And I also dropped the album called Want It, by the way, too, while I was on the run. I dropped the album called Want It. That shit on Dat Piff somewhere. Y'all could get that if y'all want to view that. But yeah, I dropped the album called Want It. Yeah, I came up on a little sack because I was out here doing my ones and twos. Like I said, this was a part of my chess move. And, I was just setting myself up so that, when I decide to go to jail, if they did eventually catch me, I was going to already be ready, have my shit right. So I'll be straight when I'm up north and I have a sack when I come back. You heard?
So how did you actually manage to accumulate that large number of money while you was out on the run?
Oh shit! Like I said, I was loopy in the streets. My ones and twos. Getting it how I live.
What was it actually that put you in jail?
I used to sell drugs in the streets of Buffalo, New York, and surrounding areas.
But I mean, like actually, after being out on the run, when did you get caught, or when did?
Oh, I ain't never get caught. The graces of God. And just me moving the way I move. I turned myself in when I had my situation. I felt my situation was good enough for me to go set it down and get that time over with.
So let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about your incarceration. You actually were a part of the 97-day program. We've heard about this before with drug offenders like 50 Cent. Can you take me inside a 97-day shock program?
Oh, shock, man. A shock, that's like it's more mental than physical, but it is physical too because they put you through PT training and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's more mental. Like if you ain't mentally, you know what I mean, mentally sustainable to take that shit, you know, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? But me, I had bigger plans. You know what I'm saying? It's to get back out to the streets so I can continue. You know what I'm saying? Pushing my music career and get my life. You know what I'm saying? Back and on track. So you know what I mean? I did what I had to do in the 97-day program, and I got through it. But that shit definitely get treacherous. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they definitely try to humiliate you if you moving crazy in that joint. So, you know, me, I just know how to move when I'm in certain places. So I don't be a part of the goofy crowd. You heard? Like, because they'd definitely make a motherfucking clown out of you if you a goofball. So, you know, I just know how to move. And plus, you know, shit, I like to work out anyway. So that shit wasn't about nothing to me, though. You heard?
So, what type of an alternative is this to jail? Like, why do you get to go to a program for either 6 months or 97 days rather than serve out your sentence?
Being a drug offender in the state of New York, you qualify for a drug treatment program. So they say that's like a rehabilitation. So, you know, I qualified for it, which I already knew before I even went on a run. So, like I said, I was playing chess. And before I even went on a run, I knew as long as I don't catch no new charges, I'm only qualified. I'm qualified to go to that 97-day program if I choose to, or I could finish out my last little year and a half, which I said, you know, 97 days sound way shorter than a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did.
So, what was everyday life like? Everyday life like in there, man? I know you said it was a lot of working out, but what
Oh
was the
man, shit,
everyday?
what we do? We like niggas shaved, bald, facial hair cut off. You know what I'm saying? There was some real Gomer Powell shit going on up in that motherfucker. Some real major pain shit. You know what I'm saying? So you like we wake up, you know, we hit the motherfucking track, and you know what I'm saying? We get the PTing, we get doing our motherfucking workout gear. We PTing at 5:45 in the AM. Don't motherfucking matter if it's rain, sleet, or snow. No matter how cold, we out there on the motherfucking blacktop getting to it. And, you know, after that, we hit the breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I think they gave us like a minute or some shit like that to eat. You know what I mean? Like, it was like some quick shit. Some days we have to stand with trays and eat. Shit was like really on some shit to where like it was trying to break you mentally. But if you wasn't mentally strong enough to go through that shit, you definitely was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Send me back up north to finish out my time. I mean, that's what a lot of dudes did. But you know me, I had a bigger plan. So, you know.
Had you heard of 50 Cent and other people like that having these opportunities?
Facts, hell yeah, shit. Like, man, if you a hustler like me and you a nigga that got shit going on in the world, you trying to get back out to the streets. You know what I'm saying? As fast as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's what we do. We, you know what I mean? And do all the programs, do what you got to do to get home. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't telling on no motherfucking body to get home faster, you got to do what you got to do.
So, what's it like getting out of jail on parole and transitioning from the streets into the music industry as a predicate felon?
I mean, shit, I've been doing music since like '06, so I've always been doing music even before the felonies and you know and shit like that. But you know, just like still adapting to my musical nature once I got out, it's like shit. I can't keep doing the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something gonna have to go. Is either I'm gonna keep going in that rat race of the streets, you know what I mean, going back and forth to jail and all that fuck shit, or I could say fuck jail, take the money that I got saved up, and we gonna go straight in the music business and the music career and push that shit until, you know, no limits. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking plan B. This is the plan right here. Music and the business is the plan.